live in a very cookie cutter world, especially when it comes to housing. Cookie cutter houses, cookie cutter subdivisions, it's what builders are building nowadays. Houses one on top of each other, they lack personality and soul. Quite frankly, many of them bland and boring. Not this house. Enter a truly custom house that was built from the ground up, where every aspect of this house was meticulously thought of and crafted. And it was built for generational living. Fantastic house that I can't wait to show you. I'm Terence Richardson, your Atlanta realtor with eXp Realty. Join me as we explore this beautiful, truly custom home from top to bottom. Property tour coming up right now. Let's get started with the property tour, shall we? So here we are, we're in Alpharetta, Georgia. We're in Forsyth County, not Fulton. So you've got those better taxes, better schools, and we're taking a look at this truly custom home. So when I say this house is truly custom, they really built their dream house from the ground up in 2014, 2015. Every aspect of this house was scrutinized and meticulously crafted. It's absolutely awesome. And it's a true custom. It's a true one of one. So you're not going to find a house like this anywhere else. So it's a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, roughly 4,400 square feet. I think it's 4,420. And it sits on a true acre parcel of land. And what's nice is in this part of town, usually you're seeing these subdivisions with houses one on top of each other between $1.5, sometimes $2 million. And they don't have half of the materials in terms of craftsmanship and quality of materials that went into a house like this. So this is a one of a kind. Now, right across the street, we've got this nice private road. This parking pad here belongs to this house here. It's an acre parcel of land. As you can see, it's mostly flat. It's gated. You do have a neighbor over here, but they're nice and tucked away. So it's not like one of these neighborhoods where you get these like 1/4 acre, even smaller parcels of land, and you could literally reach out and touch your neighbor. Here you've got some nice spacing between properties. Hey, real quick, if you're enjoying this tour and you'd like more information about what it would be like to live in this general area, great news. Towards the end of the video, I'm going to cover that and more. We'll look at shopping, dining, entertainment options, drive time to different amenities. So stay tuned. Till then, back to the tour. So the house itself is hardy board. Got some nice accents with the stone around the garage, the 2-car garage. See on the inside, that's a huge garage. Got this beautiful blue paint on the exterior. And look, if you don't like blue and you want one of those white houses like you see them everywhere, that's been in style for like the last 10 years or so. I feel like we're nearing the end of that trend, but you could paint a house like this any color you want. I happen to like the blue, so do the owners. Now, if you notice, the roof line, the eaves, they come out a little bit more. There's a reason for that. It's part of the custom nature where everything was thought of. That also was thought of. Wait until I tell you the reason. I'll do that when we get to the back of the house. I love, love, love this front entrance. First of all, they really like their landscaping. Lots of beautiful plants everywhere. We're a little early in the season, so the grass is going to come to life here in a bit, but when this all blooms, it's beautiful. Now, I tried to film this. I knew that we were going to be coming to market in the spring, so I started filming a little bit last summer, a little bit in the fall, to show you what the changing of the seasons look like. So I'm going to throw that up so you can take a look, and you can see when it's all bloomed, it's just beautiful. But this front porch, this covered front porch, is outstanding. Love how wide it is. You've got the nice double doors. Vaulted ceiling on this side. And look at how big this space is right here. We're in the south. Of course, you've got a ceiling fan there. You got to be able to enjoy the porch in the heat of the summer. Well, mostly the evenings when the heat goes away a little bit. But what a cool place to just hang out and have a conversation. Privacy. Big space. And then this wraps around. I mentioned in the intro that this house was built for generational living. So if you have older parents or a family member, or maybe you just want to rent out the house, you know, you can have somebody live here and they have their own entrance. So we'll check out that side of the house a little bit later, but it was not an afterthought. It was purpose built. So it's all done to the same level and standards as the rest of the house. It's not like these homes that you buy where you're trying to finish a basement for a loved one and then you've got a whole bunch of stairs to deal with. Here, really the only stair somebody might have to deal with is that lip there and or the threshold to get into the other side. So they're very, very small thresholds to get into the house. All right, let me take you inside and show you what this place looks like. Okay. So love the details. So you're gonna see a lot of details and craftsmanship is really nice. So the millwork in this house is outstanding. So you've got more of a craftsman theme with the thresholds and doorways and so forth. You've got crown molding everywhere. You have a really nice baseboard that's about 8 inches. Beautiful chair rail, country style, coat closet, so sorry. Then capping up, chair rail, you've got another crown. Got a second coat closet here. Nice tile floor, chevron pattern. We'll check up the upstairs in a little bit. I want to show you back towards the front door. Love that glass. Get a little bit closer, show you the details of it. It's really nice. So it's frosted in some spots. You got different, almost looks like snow or melting ice there. It's really, really cool. So I love these doors. Now, our first bedroom, you've got 2 bedrooms on the main. So I'm going to show you that in a moment. And there's also a full bathroom right there. So let's start with this bedroom. So they're using it as an office. And right now, it's also like a little crafts room. So you would normally have the closet here, and there's a closet that could be put there if somebody wanted this to be a true bedroom, but we're gonna call it a bedroom. And then you've got this full bathroom here. Nice shower, again with crown molding. Don't always see that in a bathroom. Tile. Now, some of the things that we're not gonna see in this house, like we're not gonna see that it's got a combination of open and closed spray foam insulation. You know, even these walls. So because this wing was designed to be for aging parents, generational living, there's extra insulation that went into these walls here to make sure that everybody can enjoy their spaces and not have to hear everybody else. So they're well insulated for sound. So let's check out the quarters first for the, call it an in-law suite, whatever you want to call it, guest suite, the generational living suite. And just in case everyone's got different needs, I think it's worth pointing out that this wall is not a load-bearing wall. So if you didn't need to use the house that way and you wanted to open it up, you absolutely could open it up. But my experience, a lot of people appreciate the generational living, especially these days when everything's become so expensive. You're having more and more families come together. This is a nice setup. So you've got this living room here. Got these nice hardwood floors, engineered wood. Now it's not a vacant house. Clients live here, closets have some stuff. So there's a nice closet there. We're not gonna open up closets. We're gonna respect their privacy. When you walk in over here, you've got also laundry. So stacked washer dryer. There's a good sized bedroom right here. It has a really decent sized closet, honestly. Look at how tall the ceilings are. So if you wanted to go a little bit more custom, build this out a little bit more, you could do that very easily. And then if you notice, the bedroom height has like an extra foot on the ceiling. So these are very, very tall ceilings. Here you've got full bathroom. And drop a comment if you notice why this is a great bathroom for older family members, aging parents. Give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, right there. This truly is a walk-in shower. There's 0 lip there as well. So if you have somebody that has mobility issues, you've got the bars that are already there, it's perfect. Nice and safe. And check out this space here. So that door that I talked about earlier, the side entry, your own private entrance, well, that opens up to this space. So as you come in, you've got a kitchen, nice size island, nice countertops. It's full kitchen. And this kitchen is as nice as many homes' kitchens. And this is a secondary kitchen. Tile floor, then it thresholds back to those same beautiful engineered floors. Dining room, lots of light. And when I say a lot of light, check that out. Wall of windows. And you've got the living room, family room on this side. So these quarters, I feel, are really, really nice. Super tall ceilings throughout. And if you're in a situation where you either want to rent this out, you have a family member, aging parents who want to come visit, they can live with you with dignity. This feels like any other part of the house. What's nice too is that it has its own pantry. So nice little walk-in pantry. It's a good size, right? Not bad for a secondary kitchen. And then you have some extra storage. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think of this wing, basically these quarters. Okay, let me show you the main part of the house. And then the primary suite's upstairs. We'll go check that out in here in just a little bit as well. This is a house that just feels like home. I absolutely love it. Love the colors, lots of green. So they love their plants. Those don't come with the house. Maybe for the right price, who knows? But maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe they love them and want to take their plants with them. Love the stacked stone fireplace. It's nice, oversized, good sized hearth, mantle there. And this is not a small sectional, like this is a big, big space. Now this opens up to this kitchen dining room combo. Look at all the windows on the back wall. And as that light just permeates through and kind of shines through the leaves, like you get some of those colors coming through, it looks really, really nice. Huge oversized island, quartzite countertops. It's natural stone, it's not man-made. You have a lot of cabinet space, tons and tons. Some people love their drawers. They've got a ton of drawers. Then you have a bunch of regular cabinets, storage for days. Got your 6 gas burner here. It's a Jenner appliance package. And if you've watched my videos before, you know what I'm gonna say next. Yeah, two-tone. I love when an island is a different color, so I think that's cool. Now this island, nice stainless steel sink. When you're sitting here, when you're standing here, preparing a meal, washing dishes, look at the view that you've got back there. I'm gonna check that out here in just a moment. I even like the pendant lights. So refrigerator, double oven, Jenner's. Refrigerator is not a Jenner, that's an LG. Got 2 pantries here. You've got this dining room here. Covered back porch there. We'll take a look at that in a moment. I'm going to take you here first. Now I like also that they've thought of using pocket doors in certain spots to cordon off areas while saving space. So this actually goes out to the garage, and you'll see here in a moment, little mudroom and second pantry. So mudroom on this side, and then over here, they've got an open pantry. There's a refrigerator on this side. And there's your dinner. And some more built-in shelves here. Nice tile floor, window for light, small appliances. Like, it's really well thought out. And then you got this huge, huge garage. Double freezers, which don't come with the house, but you can see that you've got room for really big appliances out here. Huge water heater. And then, of course, with how tall the ceilings are, storage possibilities for days, right? So it's a really good size 2-car garage, some nice depth there. All right, I'm gonna take you to, let's do the back porch first, covered porch. So it's all nice and screened in. Got access back there to the garage. It's a nice little feature. And of course you're covered, so you're out of the elements. Love the lights for ambiance. It's a nice little touch. And at this time of the year, it really depends on when you're watching this, but we're just like, this weekend is March. We're that close to it. It's nice and warm here already in Georgia. Of course, we're still gonna have some cold days. This is like the perfect time to sit out here and enjoy the weather, especially on beautiful sunny days like this. All right, let me show you this backyard because this has a world of possibilities. So it's fenced, goes into the woods a little bit. A very gentle slope here. It's nice and landscaped. If you wanted to put a pool in, you absolutely could. There are many, many spots that would be really good for a pool. My clients have a green thumb. They like to grow their stuff, so we're gonna check that out here in just a moment, but look at the back of the house. Okay, so I was talking about the size of the eaves. Here's what's cool. At this time of the year, the sun is lower in the sky. Well, in the winter months, it's also colder. So that was purposely designed. The angle of it allows the winter sun to shine into all of the windows, both on the first floor and the second floor of the house, therefore bringing more natural warmth into the house. In the summer, that same sun goes higher up into the sky. Now, because it's higher in the sky, when it beats down, it's not shining directly into the house anymore. And so as a result, the house stays cooler. Yeah, that was thought of. That blew my mind. When you think of the degree of thought that went into creating this home, that was one of the things. Like, this house is super energy efficient. The utility bills are really, really good on this house. And that's one of the reasons. You know, it's got a well-insulated roof. You've got the spray foam, open cell and closed cell, depending on whether it's in the walls or under the roof line. Let's check out the garden. So we're not quite in season yet, but they like to grow a number of different things. They have asparagus, different lettuces, blueberries, tomatoes. There's a greenhouse over here. Different herbs. If you like to cook and you want that fresh, you know, this is really great because now you get to know what you're growing and what goes into it. It's a really nice greenhouse, lets you grow tomatoes for longer. And, you know, they pretty much grow stuff from, I think, April through October is what they were telling me, if I remember correctly. Just want to show you this side of the house. Nice little riverbed there to help direct water away from the house. You've got the privacy fence. It's, and even these windows, like there's nothing that was not thought of with this house. Like I love it. It's so well engineered and again, well thought of. So let's go back this way. While we're doing that, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the house so far. I've seen the main level. I'm gonna go upstairs and take a look at that as well. There's some cool stuff up there. The primary suite, the room above the garage is awesome. Huge, huge bonus room. Let me know what you think so far. If you can see yourself living here, or if you know somebody who would love a house like this, you know, share this video with them. Feel free to call or text the number that you see on screen if you have questions, you want to see this one, or maybe this house isn't for you, but you like me and you'd like for me to potentially be your agent, you know, call or text that number as well and we can have a conversation about that. Okay, back inside. All right, look at the light. It just feels so good. There's something just really nice. It's a nice warm glow. Makes you feel good, you know? That's not by accident. Upstairs next. All right, up here we've got 3 more bedrooms. You're getting a glimpse of the bonus room. Let me show you bedroom number 1 up here first. Good size. Has access to a bathroom here, full bath. Tile floor, tile surround, tub shower combo. So you've got lots of storage. So there's a linen closet there, and then you've got bigger storage spaces here. So I'm gonna show you these two. You can see the roof line with the spray foam. One of the furnaces is up here, and some nice storage possibilities here as well. Same thing with this closet on this side. So they're nice sizes. And then you have 2 accesses into the attic. Got some pull down stairs here. And then the other is hidden in the primary suites. I'll show you where it is, but it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. Look at this space. So this house does not have a basement, but if you had a basement, usually you'd want to have some kind of a rec room. And that's what this space is. Look how big it is. Huge, huge bonus room. Plenty of room, as you can see, for different activities. They come up here to watch movies and stuff like that. Some nice ventilation, good lighting with the can lights, and of course, natural light once again. Look at the size of this poof. I really want to jump into it, but I'm not going to, but I want to. That looks awesome. Okay, enough of that, let's keep going. Over here, we've got bedroom number 2. Closet over here, it's a reach-in closet. On this level, we also have laundry. So you've got laundry in the 2 levels. Here is the one that is closest to the master suite, primary suite, whatever you're calling it these days. Lots of storage here with the shelving. And here is your primary suite. It's a really nice size. Got this nice tray with the crown molding inlay. It's got a sitting room. Some nice beautiful light that comes through. Here's that sitting room over here. And then access to the other attic is behind that piece of furniture. So there's a door, and you actually have some storage in there, but that's right above the generational living room, and kitchen area. It has a huge closet, again with the pocket door, so you're saving space. Big closet. Got some nice custom shelves in there as well. And then across the way, you've got the bathroom. Nice oversized tile. Beautiful stone countertops. I like that sage. It's like an olivey sage, colored green. Check out the size of this tub. Huge soaking tub. Got a nice walk-in frameless glass door shower here. And then water closet is right in there. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. Some nice pendant lights. Now that we've explored the house, let's explore the area. So I'm going to bring up my trusty map and you can see where the house is. Remember I was saying that it's really close to Fulton County, but it's not? Well, we're on the Forsyth County of things, but you still benefit from having that prestigious Alpharetta address that so many people want. But you have Forsyth County property taxes, which are lower than Fulton's, and you have arguably some of the best schools in all of Metro Atlanta with the Forsyth County School District. So in terms of what's around here, say you need to go shopping for groceries. Right outside of the neighborhood, you make a right once you get back to McGinnis Ferry and you've got Publix. Less than 5 minutes away, you got your first grocery store. Kroger is more your speed. Less than 10 to 12 minutes away, you've got Kroger. And you've got a whole bunch of other stores here in this Johns Creek area. There's also a hospital. So you've got Emory Johns Creek is located at this location as well. There's Lowe's. If you're looking for Home Depot, that's less than 5 minutes away from the house through back roads on Caney Road. So that's right there. There's Target, there's a Walmart on that side as well. In terms of commute times, it takes less than 10 minutes to get to Georgia 400. And once you're on Georgia 400, you're looking at approximately 20 miles to get to the perimeter. So 20 miles can be 20 to 25 minutes. On a good day, it could be a little bit longer with Atlanta traffic, but you're also 25 miles away from Buckhead. So it's a good spot that people enjoy in Alpharetta. Quick access to Georgia 400 makes commuting a little bit easier than if you were way out into the back roads. So you would be living in Alpharetta. What's the first thing that pops to mind when you think Alpharetta? Well, for many people, it's the Avalon. And the Avalon's about 12 to 15 minutes away. And you can do a lot of different things at the Avalon. You can actually spend a day there. So in addition to retail and restaurants and mixed use, all that kind of stuff, they also have different events and whatnot. So this here is a quick overview of the different stores that you can find there. But if Whole Foods is more your thing, then you've got access to Whole Foods there as well. Now that road that takes you to Avalon will also take you to Main Street Alpharetta. And so that downtown Alpharetta has a lot going on as well too at that city center. So this is just a quick overview of what you can find at the Avalon. Let's see what else is around. So in addition to Avalon, becoming very popular is Halcyon. Halcyon's closer. That's about a 6 to 7 minute drive from the house. And it's also mixed use. You got a bunch of different things there. So you've got the Cherry Street Brew Pub, and then you have a whole bunch of shops. You can see a lot of different businesses that are in that little complex, as I mentioned, 5 to 6 minutes away. And then coming soon, over here in this space off of Union Hill, they're in the process of making a new exit on Georgia 400 for this, is basically going to be the Gathering. So if you haven't heard of the Gathering at South Forsyth, it's going to be another mixed use location that's going to have an arena, and they're hoping to attract another hockey franchise, an NHL franchise back to Atlanta, not for the first time, not for the second time, but for the third time. Whether or not that happens, I don't know. It's looking like it could be a possibility in the next couple of years. I'm a big hockey guy, so if that's the case, I would love to see another NHL team here in Atlanta. But the Gathering will be mixed use, so they'll obviously use that arena for different shows and events and that sort of thing. You're going to have a whole bunch of different shopping options that are going to come in here as well. So when you take a look at this general area, I think that this is a fantastic area. I think the real big plus is the fact that it's Forsyth County. So what did you think about this amazing home? Drop a comment and let me know. If you'd like more information about this house, maybe you'd like to see it in person, feel free to call or text the number that you see right here on screen. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. Now, if you're gonna watch more property tours, I highly recommend that you watch this tour next. It's awesome, don't miss it. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing, click down here. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks so much for watching and hope to see you on the next one.